Hello, welcome back. We got some conjuration done. So, I'm going to summon some Fey Footfolk, because why not? We'll see what they're like. We have the Forest Province to do it. And also get some Shade Beasts out. Don't see why not. Anything else cool here? Maybe not immediately, but maybe I'll find a use for it. I think Cave Kobolds do something to mines, right? I'll read it later. I think maybe they do. That could be useful. We have some provinces with mines. Anyway, we've got enough research to get the Thaumaturgy to 5, so we'll go up Alteration, probably just blow up some construction then. We have so many gems we're not using, so might as well start forging. Speaking of forging, Diaportan Makoni has put up the Forge of the Ancients, so he gets cheaper forging now. This also means that artifacts are yearning to be forged. I haven't really made much use of this ever because, well, this is the second game I'm playing of Dominion 6, and I've never gotten to Construction 9, so yeah, I'm not really sure what difference it makes. Anyway, lots of battles. So, Light Hills and Valgard we moved into. Light Hills was a projection. Didn't do much, but there's not really much left. We at least killed the mage, so I'll just... yeah, so, I mean, you get the idea. I feel like we should have also killed the High Priest. Maybe the fire resistance helps you, I don't know. He's got those items from Burgess that we just lost from our Bane. It's pretty funny. Anyway, not much impact, but I mean, there's not much left, so what do you expect, really? Valgard is also the big stack, so yeah. Proceeding smoothly. We also moved into Two Spruce, some Fey Folk, and Long Dead Horses. Why not? We'll look at this as well. Here's the Fey Folk. Fey Folk and Long Dead Horsemen. Very normal army. Led by a Bane and a Necromancer. Pretty cool. Yeah, those guys in Two Spruce. Grey Mountains is our regular stack, moving around. Grey Mountains is a pretty cool province. It has Hidden Gold Mine, 150 gold. And gem deposits. Province income plus 125. Okay, so this is just a income bonus, but this is a income bonus that counts as a mine. So it can be affected by... It's kind of odd that, like, a gold mine is a mine, but the gem deposits aren't a mine. They just sprout out the ground and we just pick them up off the floor, I guess. I don't know. What else? Ctesiphon, we got attacked in, so that was where those guys moved to. Yeah, so it's down... Oh, the High Priest died as well. So it's down to just the Warrior Sorceress and 3 Oeopartas. Hopefully they died to PD at some point. I've only moved into Muspelheim some more, so there's some boars left, but they trample PD pretty effectively. There are some Gijis here, apparently. I guess you guys are blood hunting? That would be my assumption. Oof. Well, sucks to randomly lose a Gija to some boars. Sucks even more to lose 2. It's a very conspicuous looking tree. Well, there go 2 Gijas. Malvoni apparently more angry with Muspelheim than with me, and choosing to upset them. And battling Oli, so we saw Thorodos taking the throne off Malvoni as well. Not really much to say here, but got a couple of items. It's a lot of ghosts. Well, there's Thorodos anyway. Events then at Kester, we lost 20 income. White Peaks, we got gold deposits. So, even more mines. You can see the income is looking very, very fat and healthy. Lost a scout. Got 7 diseases. And yeah, we got yearning artifacts. And that's it for messages. So, here's the map now. This is basically wrapped up. Now that he's in this fort, he might attack this, but I mean, we're only attacking it with some junk. Still, it would be annoying if he does attack it and we bump him, but Well, we'll deal with that if it happens. Meanwhile, it's going to go into Jome now. We'll take that. I would really like to keep all of this province, because that's a pretty crazy amount of income. Yeah, so we'll push in. Probably just ignore Marvoni at this point. We'll just hold the stuff this side of the river. While he... I mean, this is technically... I mean, that's Muspelheim's cap circle, which is pretty funny. Yeah, Marvoni can do whatever he wants to do now. We're done with him, I think. So, I think the next thing we'll do here is just stash everything in Marvoni in case we have to fight Therados over here. So, that's where most of this stuff is going to live from now on. Air mages are flying west, though, to help out with this stack eventually. I'm going to move one of them straight into Barra, though, to use the lab. Because we have those spells available to us. I'm not sure what path they're in. It is Thaumaturgy. We can use the carrier spells to move birds, move gems and items to commanders. Which is quite useful. We forged some boots for our profit, so we can birds them over. And we can also birds over some fire gems to cast flaming arrows on our pygmy archers, so we'll use an air mage to do that. I'm also going to teleport my god over to Barra, which is what this line is. And from Barra, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 provinces to Sarah, so just in case he's patrolling with anything in Sarmatia, we can do the projection meteors thing. And speaking of Sarmatia, yeah, he has no forts that I can see. There's just his cap, and that's that. Looks like he spawned with a throne in his cap circle, which is always fun. He does, however, have this cave here, so it's possible that he took a bunch of territory here, but also went underground and took some cave provinces, so we will eventually be able to check that. We've got a lot of scouts. You know, you can see all these grey areas. We're gradually getting scouts through this territory, but Hibiboche is going to be the last province we get to, so don't know for certain. I am going to move our big stack into Wooded Many Paths, which is slightly risky because I can't see what's in Saro. He could move a bunch of stuff out this turn to defend it. I guess technically we have 2 routes we could go to. It might actually be better to go to Shepherd's because it might have more supplies than a Forest River. We are bumping up against the supply usage issue that we tend to have. I'm assuming a farmland's going to have more supplies. So yeah, maybe we should do that. Let's go to Shepherd's Haven instead. It's also adjacent to Saro, but we might have more supplies. And then I can move the scout on as well, because we won't need it though. Okay. I guess this could be a Saramatian fort, right? With that in mind, also makes this a better move, doesn't it? Because then we threaten 2 forts instead of 1. Alright, we'll do that instead. I think that's okay. That's everyone moving, right? No upsets. Army looks like this. So we still have almost 80 Sacreds. And almost 60 Pygmy Archers. See, I've made sure that everybody has 5 bodyguards though now. Yeah, we're just going to make absolutely sure we can't get a bunch of cavalry attack rearing us. Besides that, usual spells, we don't really have anything interesting to do other than the Horde of Skeletons, Envenom Arrows, and Luck, basically. I think we almost have, it's Thaumaturgy 5, we get the big version of Luck though, right? Yeah, Group Luck. It does require G2 mages though. Do we have a G2 at this army? Possibly not. We do not. Okay, well, I guess we can use a gem and do the big version. Another good reason to have the Mage here. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that'll still be in range, right? Let's check. Carrier Eagle is 4 provinces. That's for items. Carrier Birds is also 4 provinces. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I won't be able to easily move stuff over actually after this turn, will I? That's a bit awkward. What can I do about that? I guess I could literally just fly over here with the mage, carrying the gems and stuff. I mean, why not? Let's just see what this looks like next turn anyway. Meanwhile, what else are we doing? Well, there are some reinforcements coming, so we have a bunch of long-dead pygmies and rhinos coming out to slowly walk down. They could pick up these other provinces too. In Barrow, we are summoning Shade Beasts and reviving a king. And we're also still recruiting lots of units too, so we can put out lots of reinforcements each month, but of course, the best unit we have are our Sacreds. But we've got all those other mages coming over too. This little squad is going to head to Winden. It can only move one province, so we can't really catch anything out with this. It's a bit of an awkward army. Oh, now that we've met up though, I don't need to... I can do this. Oh, you can't lead undead units, that's okay though. We're losing some morale doing this. But we were losing morale anyway because these guys aren't very good leaders. So yeah. Might be better to just have the lizards all on bodyguard duty though as well. Which is another thing I could do. Alright, I mean this is probably better, right? We'll do it like this instead. Can I even make these a bit more even too? Yeah, okay. Either way, they're just going to move to Winden. Mercenary's going to follow this, seems wrong calling it a stack now. It's 4 things. But we'll keep following, we'll try and get these guys. Most durable raiders ever. And yeah, also still recruiting stuff in Gelania too. So, you know, continuing to develop this front. And also doing some more site searching as well with the lizards. We'll keep looking for astral sites with these guys. So we're going to hit Thodaz and Winden with arcane probing. And we recruited an N3 as well. I'm going to send him around auto-searching. And also this D2 auto-searching as well. And then we're going to recruit an F3. And she can also do some site auto-searching. That should be okay. And I think that's everything for this turn. Let's see, any other... Oop. Anything else interesting? So we're doing Summon Fey Footfolk, Revive King, Shade Beast, Teleporting or God, Arcane Probing. Yeah, that's it currently. But still, you know, so far so good. I did reach out to Makoni and said we'll probably have to do something about Therados at some point. But, you know, man, he must have a lot of water, because this must all just be ocean, right? And he got let on land as well. Always frustrating. Oh, I think I am going to start building temples, though. That was one other thing I should mention. So this red arrow is sending 2 lion guys over, the witches' cops. One of them is going to... In fact, maybe not. That's not a good place for it. Let's go to Winden instead. One of them is just going to use that spider site again forever and just make spiders, because why not? The other one can start putting temples down. I would like to put more temples down on this side of our territory, where we are getting pushed by a lot of Therados Dominion, aren't we? There's just so much death over here. We have basically no temples in this area at all yet, so... Am I starting one in Marvoni yet? Oh yeah, I am as well, okay. We're getting a temple down in Marvoni too. I'll try and put some gold towards temples every turn from now on. And research now looks like 361, okay. Still hit Thaumaturgy 5. Alright, let's turn 41 though. So I'll leave things there. Oh, there's one other thing I could mention. It's very early days for this though. But in, I think it's Karnag? Yeah. And Mornwoods, I'm recruiting Atavi. These are not very good, but they're cheap and stealthy. So, the plan long term would ideally be we finish off Sarah quickly, and then we just move east and we steamroll Hinnom and Lanka, both of whom are still puny, not really doing much in the game. Atavi are very funny for just parking stacks of, 30 in every province, and then just attacking them all at the same time. So, why not? We can build up some stacks of Atavi pretty cheaply. A lot of these provinces are not very well PD'd, so this one's 1 point of PD. Quite well organized, probably 6. Probably 6. 1 point of PD. Some monkeys can hide in this provinces while we just, get in position and then take them all. It's always nice just to have stacks of random stealthy units anyway, just so that you can be, you know, obnoxious into obnoxious raiding. Anyway, there's the turn. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hello, welcome back. We have some thaumaturgy and alteration done. So we'll go up the alteration now. I'm not doing much research, but yeah, probably not going to go all the way to construction 7, but I'll at least try and get to 5 now, I think, before we do anything else. Gives us something to do with our gems. Snek, god of Therados, has claimed the Throne of Misfortune. We also summoned some stuff. We summoned some Shade Beasts, some Fey Folk. These are pretty good units, actually. Teleported our god. We did Arcane Probing twice and found nothing, unfortunately. Although Dagon found another site, Maze, that's another pearl. Dagon's having some great luck finding sites, some respect to him. Lots of battles then. Our main stack over by Saura moved into Shepherd's Haven. Turns out, this is also where Saura seems to have moved the bulk of his army. So, didn't expect that, but it was a possibility. So, this is a lot of stuff. We have Hydras in the front. We have a big long line of Oyapatas. We have a lot of mages. This is 20 Inaris. We also have his god, which is a trinity. So there are 3 of them. The grey ones. They're also... Are they immortal? I thought they were immortal. Okay. They can be called back pretty quickly. Alright. Fair enough then. But yeah, lots of stuff. Some PD, I guess, is what this is. Yeah. We've got our army, which is mostly sacreds. Some Bone Tribes, some Skellies, some Pygmies, some Rhino Warriors. So, put on the squares. 20 Inaris do a lot of skeletons. More than we do. We also immediately lose our big Glamour Mage, which is a shame. Actually, I think our big Glamour Mage was our Fire Mage as well, so we also can't do Flaming Arrows anymore. Although we had no gems to begin with. He's poisoning us with arrows, but it looks like the Hydras are now poisoning them. I think that's the PD getting poisoned by the Hydras, though. I don't think it's important. Our Pygmies are already routing. They did not fare very well under the arrow fire. He does not have enough Oyapatas to get around us, at least. Some stuff getting stuck here on some sacreds. These guys didn't get around us either. What are Skellies? So, one thing is, our mages are at least safe in their little block. And we're putting out a lot of Skellies of our own. Not quite as many, but... we do also at least have a Banisher, which is nice. I'll speed this up a little bit. Some Blade Winds. I used to have a bit of Evo research when you got a big Earth Mage, I suppose. Alright, seemed to have made it past the tipping point. Another huge blob of skeletons over here, and some Hydras. We take out the Hydras, though. Seems like we're winning. Lots of Skellies to get through. There's one part of the Trinity. There she goes. Ah, they've routed, so all these guys start to dissolve, which is nice. Now, unfortunately, they are not tired enough to all hang around, so... Inaris are escaping. I think a Rhino Warrior just killed another part of his Trinity, though, so respect to that guy. Get one of the Inaris at the end. So, all in all, you know, could have been worse. We had not much more than him, and he had a shitload of mages. 20 Inaris, 3 of his god, and a Warrior Sork. We didn't have much compared to that. But we came out on top somehow. Just carried by Lion Warriors, it looks like. 360 kills. A lot of those are going to be skeletons, of course. You can see our prophet also banished 112 skeletons, so yeah. Kind of funny, we have so many Voices of Lion in our nation just around. They got no kills. They had 3 of them here, no kills. Didn't banish anything. I guess they weren't on advance and cast spells or something? Strange. Either way, we lost 25 of our Sacreds. We also lost 1 Voice of Lion, and yeah, we lost the Spider Clan Sork. So we lost the guy with, I think he had F2G2, which is a bit of a shame. Besides that, what? 5 Bone Tribe, a Light Infantry, 17 Pygmies, 7 Rhino Warriors, and 8 Lions. And a Lizard, not too bad. So by comparison, Sarah loses, let's see, where's the Oeopartas? He loses 26 Oeopartas, 21 Amazons, a couple of Androphags. Also lost 2 of his Trinity and 1 Inari and 1 Warrior Sork, so that's good at least. All in all, who comes out on top? I think it's certainly better for us, right? It's not an amazing result, but it's better for us. It also stalls the little bit of, I don't know, momentum isn't the right word, but it's nice if you're trying to move an army around and then we just smash into it and win the battle. Yeah, because it strands stuff in random provinces now. Anyway, that's the biggest, most important battle this turn. Other battles, we moved into Joan with our Marvoni stack, no problems. As if one's the Necromancer's chasing, no problems. Would have many paths, I accidentally moved a scout, it looks like, so a bit unfortunate. Carrion and Niffle were Saramu, so Carrion, this squad is down to, I put like 25 points of PD here, it killed 1 Oeparta of 3, so yeah, let's see how this battle goes. Did they still manage to just get behind and kill the commander? No, they just outplay all of these heavy cavalry. Bit sad, isn't it? Oh well. How did you catch on fire? What? Well, there we go anyway. So the indestructible squad is still moving south, unfortunately. He also attacked into Niffle with some raiders, but bounced off, which is nice. Batavian is the big battle we just had. Ucan is Marvoni. Moving over Muspelheim. I'm a bit confused. I think maybe I had the wrong impression about Muspelheim. I thought they were having a good game. Does not look like they're having a good game now that I've got... Maybe they went toward Pyrenean and lost and then had to make peace. Because it doesn't look like they have much territory, does it? So if AI wants to just spend his last few turns annoying him, I guess, you know, fine. Go for it. And Wolverine is our Strain squad. Has a Dolmen, a Stone Circle, and an Earthblood Seepage, so pretty nice province for us to pick up. Yeah, so lots of battles this turn. Marvoni, we also had Diarrhea, which is great. Got some misconceptions in Wickerwoods. Lost some scouts, killed some afflictions. We also bought the Shipwreckers. I think I might have forgotten to mention I was bidding on them last turn, but we bid on so many mercenaries all the time that I just, I don't know, sometimes I forget. But yeah, Shipwreckers, one of the best mercenary companies in the game, so always worth picking up at every stage of the game. Of course, the earlier you get them, the better. But... and that's it for messages. So yeah, lots of things happening this turn, but, you know, most of it decent for us. So before I forget, let's see, it's just we summoned Shade Beasts and Footfolk, so let's show those off just in case you aren't familiar with them. I'm certainly not familiar with Footfolk. But here are Shade Beasts. So they're not bad. They're undead, they have a magic attack, and they are ethereal. They also have some cold resistance and poison resistance, they can go underwater. They're stealthy as well, so they fit in with our Atavi rubbish that we might try doing. Although we'd need a stealthy leader for them, which I think we'd just shapeshift Buddhas and lead them. That would be fine. Either way, selling point is they're fast and they have a magic attack and they're ethereal. And you get a ton of them for, what was it? I think it's, what, you get 30 for 15 gems, was it? I already can't remember. Shade Beasts, yeah. And it's increased by 3 for every extra level, so it's pretty decent. Either way, we got those. We also, with our Glamour Gems, Well, these guys, Fey Footmen, these are pretty good. Also have a magic attack with 14 attack skill, which is pretty nice. It's a nice weapon too, and they walk around with 20 defense and 15 protection. So, very nice little infantry unit. Decent magic resistance as well. These might be a nice unit to have mixed into our squads when we go against Therados. I think. It could be wrong, they don't seem bad. They're also disease resistant as well, which might help with some death magic stuff. True Sight. They recuperate. They are iron vulnerable, but poison resistant too. Yeah, they seem pretty good, don't they? So that's nice. I'll keep making them when I can. We don't have quite as many glamour gems as we do death gems, though. Which is a shame. We'll try and do some glamour site searching when we can, though. Anyway, that's it for miscellaneous stuff. Movements this turn. We finished taking territory here, but Bonnie can just do whatever he wants up here now. He's going to die soon anyway, because he has no temples or anything, so at some point he's going to lose all this dominion. Don't know how long it's going to take, but at some point he's going to lose all this dominion. So that'll be that. I'm going to move everything from this stack and this stack into Malvern now. I'm going to need to defend ourselves over here. There's a lot of Pyrenees stuff here, and presumably more underground as well. I had a scout under here for a while. Oh no, it's in this cave, which is not this cave. Yeah, I can see there's a bunch of sheep and a god, so, you know, there's stuff around here. We also know that Therados' god is here. He's got 2 big stacks. I don't know, we need some force in this area, definitely. Because something's going to happen. So everything's going to move to Malvern and live there for a while. And we'll keep doing summons out of Trollland as well. I'm also going to move a leader, I think it's this guy, over towards Wickerwoods, pick up the Bone Tribe, and probably get rid of the religious misconceptions happening in this province. I'm also building a temple in Trollland as well, since we might as well help us push Dominion a little bit in this region. It's relatively safe because it's not on a border, and we have units sitting here, so yeah. We'll have quite a few temples along here then. But we need a temple in Orchestra, I just noticed. Okay, we should do that as well. But yeah, we'll have 1, 2, 3. We can get one here as well. Nice little bulwark for Dominion, and then we also have one pushing out of Malvern too. Seems good. Our income is still spectacular. Doing more arcane probing with these guys, because why not? We don't particularly need the gems at the moment, so I'll just keep wasting them on random remote site searching. Although, of course, the real star of the site searching show is Dagon here, who's having a lot of luck auto searching. There's the maze. Oh, it's 2 pearls. I thought it was 1. Jesus. We're up to 12 astral pearls. Pretty nice. And then main movements are over here. So we have a lot of stuff going to listless lands this month. It's actually pretty impressive now. There's, what, 40 rhino guys, a ton of mages, about 40 long-dead horses, about 30 shade beasts, a couple of archers, a bane. It's not a bad little squad, is it, going to listless lands? They can either walk over to Sarah and help out if we think we need it, or they can just take these provinces and that'll be fine. The mercenary with the skelly is going to go to Carrion, so good luck finally finishing off these guys if it's possible. And the other squad is going to head to Agraria. So 24 sacreds basically, and some skelly spammers. I'm also going to temple down in Winden this month, so get more temples. We have the shipwreckers now, who are going to move into Wood of Many Paths, and our big main squad that's just going to go straight onto Sarah's cap. I think some of his stuff probably retreated to Hippoboche. Maybe not a lot. We can see 10 units in Hippo, 10 in Saro, and a bunch of mages in Wood of Many Paths. It looks like maybe most of his Inaris retreated here. So my god is going to project onto Wood of Many Paths. So he's just doing the same thing. Project and drop gifts from heaven. Would be very nice to land on a random stack of Inaris and just wipe them all. But there's also a lot of PD here as well, I guess. So who knows, if a bunch of meteors come down here and the Inaris are nearby, we might flip a few. We'll try and kill them while we push the mercenaries in anyway and take this province while we move on to the cap. It should also be helpful as well if you move patrols this turn. But yeah, it might thin out the mage numbers. Either way, feels like this is going pretty well still. We are sending a scout down the cave this month, though, so we can see if there's anything else down in the cave layer. Which there might be. I mean, it's always possible that there was a lot of stuff here because some of it was coming out of the cave, right? Although I guess this province is also adjacent to his cat. I mean, I don't know. I can only speculate at the moment, but we'll have a scout there next month and see. And I think that's it for this turn then, right? I did send some more people auto-site searching, I think, so maybe that was last month, though. So we're doing Summon Feyfolk, Projecting Ourselves, we're doing Kings and Shade Beasts. I'm pulling Soulless out of the Litter Skull, building Temples, Arcane Probing, yeah, and that's it. I think I'm also doing the Spiders now, right? Yeah, Jeff was here doing the Ancient Ruin Spiders too. So that was a lot. But yeah, progress is slow and steady. We're probably behind on research if I had to guess, but not a huge deal. Got some monkeys now too. 12 here and 7 here, so I'll keep making those as well. Does nicely with the Shade Beasts. Also, yeah, we can turn you into... Let me just check this. Change shape. You're stealthy, right? Yeah. So we could give this guy the Shade Beast, and then that would be another stealthy squad. What's your stealth? 40? So same as a scout, I think. Or no, I think scouts are 45, right? Oh, 50 even. Okay, so they're not great stealthers. So hopefully they'll be okay. Wonder if Hinnom's thinking of attacking Mikoni. That would be interesting. Anyway, that's it for turn 42. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.